Okay guys, this is AstraLeurke on IMVU, or everybody just calls me Astra or Vix. A lot of y'all have been coming up to me and my friends wanting to know how, can we make you a sticker? How do you make the stickers? And it takes a while to type it in IMVU. First and foremost, do not use IMVU camera. They suck. Just Ann, one of the devs that I know, put me onto Screeny. Screeny works perfect. Step 1, get Screeny. I will have the link at the bottom of this video for you to get Screeny. All of this will also be done in GIMP. That is GIMP. I do not use Photoshop. I learned GIMP. I like GIMP. Okay, and everybody has seen them on there where it's just the avatar kind of like floating in space stuck on your profile. But you get Screeny and make sure you do it on a green, that lime green background that you see in a lot of the photo rooms. You need that because it is the easiest to dev from, to take away from, and it's just good and wholesome to use. So let's start here. I've opened up my GIMP. I have my layers, channels, pass, undo. That's that box. Over here is my toolbox. I will be working from this and this only. Only time you work from the layers is if you're going to make an animated avatar profile picture, or for your groups. A lot of y'all out there that do the group thing. I will be making animation layers for y'all to show you how to do that. It's very time consuming, but it will work. And so let's get started here. So you pop open your GIMP here, and you go to File. And I've already taken the picture, so just remember you got to take the picture before you do this. Okay, you go to Open. I go to my screenshot that I would want, because it'll come into a program called Screenshot. That's where the screening will save to on your computer. Everything is saved to your computer. First and foremost, go to Layer. I have to remember, I just automatically do this so many times. It's ridiculous that I can do this and not mess it up. I have to get the alpha. Transparency, add. Okay, you go to, I had it right. You go to Layer, Transparency, Add Alpha. It's an alpha channel. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a big checkerboard that's going to be behind here. Okay, next step on here is the rectangle select tool. Okay, this is going to give you the rectangle, like when you go to crop a picture, it's the same general occupation, and it's going to be your first one on your toolbox, the rectangle selection. We go back to our picture and we select the area that we are wanting to use. Okay, and see it's got the nice little dotted pixie line I love. And then you go to, you click on the picture like you're going to copy it, and you go to Select, Invert, and you hit Delete. Now you see what I'm talking about? The checkerboard is behind it. This is all going to be invisible. You will not see this on your profile. You will not see this on your sticker. This will all be invisible when we get done. Okay, you go back and you select, click back, and you select, and None. Okay, and that takes the line away. Okay, you click again. Everything is clicking on the picture. Stickers are the easiest to learn. They're the best way to step off into the creating world, the deving world. I'm a tier 1, so I'm a little bitty teensy weensy dev on IMVU, but I've done okay for myself. So you click on the picture again, and you select by color. You click the green area. See how it's outlining everything in that pixie line again? And you hit Delete. Okay, you see everything is at checkerboard now, except for the actual avatar picture. You go back and you select your picture again, and you select None. Now, as you can tell, these avatars are standing here. This is actually my IMVU husband, Prince Williams II. But everything behind us is going to be completely invisible except for the avatars. Okay, now you've done everything to that sticker picture. Now, see if you wanted, okay, this right here is going to be too big for a sticker. Way too big. So you go to Image, and you go to Scale Image. Okay, it's 2048. So you want it to be, if you want a big one like I have, it's like 600 and something, but I'm going to do a 200 by 200. It's a little bit bigger, but it looks, it'll be big. It's, you know, it looks good. If you want it small, let's do this. Let's do a 400 by 400. Okay, and that is going to be, you know, I'm just doing 400 by 400 for, you know, the training purposes, but you can do it any size you want. Stickers can be any size you want. But you also have to remember that people that might buy that sticker, there are people out there that do buy this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I've had people buy my stickers and they're of me. I don't know why, but they do. But you've got to remember the proportions of your profile. So you don't want one big old sticker and then you go, well, I want more. Well, you can't fit more in there if you've got one big one slapped there. So please remember your proportions. You know, the way I've learned it was I said, okay, 400 by 400. I submitted it to the shop. Then when it came onto my profile to where I could put it on my profile, I put it up there and I go, okay, that's too small. Let me get it a little bit bigger. Go back in, edit product. Go to the page where the product is and go down to edit product. Fix the size of the picture in GIMP, resize it, send it back through, and see if that's big enough. Do it a couple of times if you have to. Get it to the way you want. But this right here is done. It is, you know, everything in that gray area is going to be invisible, and the avatars are going to be there. So you go File, Save As. You can do this JPG because you don't need to worry about PNG. JPG does work. PNG does work. PNG is usually for the layers, if you do a lot of layers. But if you're just starting out, I'm just going to say JPEG, and do it as that. So you close out your GIMP. I'm not going to save it because I already got it saved to my computer. Close out your GIMP, and I will show you the final work here. This is how it's going to look when it's on your profile. Let me get my profile up here. You see it's set to AP because I like wearing my AP avatar. I'm told to set my profile to AP because it is not for everyone's eyes to see, even though you can't tell that I'm wearing an AP avatar. That's my welcome message. And let me get it. Sorry folks, my computer does run slow when it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Let it load here. And this is where it is. These are actual devs that I do personally know. But what you're wanting to see is the actual avatar pics. See, I made mine big because he's the only thing on my profile. And see, it's completely floating. No background. Do it that way. Every time it'll come out perfect. If you have any questions, don't mind you messaging me on IMVU, AstraLeurke. Just look me up or come to my profile and send me a message if you're an AP user. Thanks again.